What was the funnest thing I ever did with my job? Oh, man, that is so hard. You know, I was looking at the door to the Nautilus here. It's a big octopus tentacle. It turns out that, so in special effects, we use a type of foam called SRAM often. And it's a very, very lightweight latex foam. It's very similar to a makeup sponge. And there are certain types of people who are not allowed to touch that stuff because they'll turn it yellow. I have this specific kind of sweat that I touch SRAM and I make it yellow. So when I'm on a special effects set, I'm not allowed to touch the SRAM. But that chemical composition of my skin is something that octopuses love. I don't know what it is, and I didn't know this, but every sucker on an octopus's arm is a set of taste buds. It's a tongue. So they can taste something with the very tip of their arm. And I've met 3 octopi in my life, and all 3 of them fell in love with me. So they touched my skin with their thing, and they were like, whoa, whomp, all the way up to my arm. I had octopus hickeys going the full length of my arm, which was hard to explain. And they like spat water on me, which is apparently an octopus's way of showing affection. But that's one, but then there's also like flying in the back seat of an FA-18 Hornet with the Blue Angels. The only, hold on, I'm not done. The only experience during which vomiting repeatedly and passing out twice did not diminish from my enjoyment whatsoever. It turns out that's what all those pockets on your flight suit are for, 1 vomit bag for each one. Yeah, I pulled 7.5 Gs. I weighed 1,400 pounds. And here's the most amazing thing about that, right? You're not only are you in this plane that is an incredible specimen of engineering. It weighs like 40,000 pounds. It flies at the speed of sound, and it does it super precisely. But you're also with these pilots that are themselves incredible specimens. Just to give you an idea, the pilots of the Blue Angels don't wear flight suits. So when they're pulling 7.5 Gs, they're keeping the blood in their head just by virtue of their core. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, hicka, 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 which is what they tell you to do to keep from passing out. And if you slow down going, hicka, hicka, you start to watch a tunnel form, and that tunnel is you receding from consciousness. So you push harder, and then you get the peripheral vision back, and you realize you've managed to keep yourself from passing out. Meanwhile, the pilot is actually talking gently to you the whole time. Yes, wait, back here, you guys were pointing, yes.